Hello friends, welcome back to yet another CET class, Dev Sir's Mathemagic. Today I am going to start with PYQs from derivatives first. I have selected some sums from CET questions from 2018, 2016. Certain CET questions can be repeated again. And today we are going to see certain shortcuts also for this. Okay. Certain problems have certain shortcuts. Those who love shortcuts will love CET also. But उसके लिए base पक्का होना चाहिए. Okay, there are certain few important steps which we will keep on discussing, but we will not keep on writing everything because, as I said, speed is important in CET. So without wasting any time, let us go to the first PYQ for derivatives. CET 2018. Log of x cube minus y cube upon x cube plus y cube to the base 10 equal to 2. Then dy by dx is how much? Okay. Now, first thing is remove the base or remove the log. By definition of log, when you remove the log, base goes on the right hand side as 10 raised to 2. Basic definition of log. Now 10 raised to 2 is 100. Okay, so you get x cube minus y cube upon x cube plus y cube equal to 100. Now today we are seeing the first shortcut formula for implicit function derivative. Okay, so that shortcut formula is, you can compare with this: x raised to n minus y raised to n, x raised to 3 minus y raised to 3 upon x raised to n plus y raised to n equal to k, any constant k. Then dy by dx is taken as y upon x. And a shortcut simple. So direct answer we get option D. Dy by dx is y upon x. Straight away. Inside 30 seconds the problem is over. Now we have proved this formula while doing board syllabus. Okay, लेकिन यहाँ पे proof वगैरह कोई पूछते नहीं है. So remember this, even if it is x raised to 4 minus y raised to 4 upon x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 equal to some constant, same thing you will get. Now see the important part. Now when we go to the next sum, पहला तो हो गया dy by dx clear. Note down this formula, note down all shortcuts formula somewhere. ये m1 and m2 दोनों में shortcuts है. Okay, 2016. Similar to the earlier one, x squared minus y squared है, 3 नहीं है, x squared plus y squared. Now if the similar options were given, directly our answer is y upon x. One answer is y upon x. But it is not given here, unfortunately. Something else is given. So because y upon x is not given, sometimes we cannot use this formula. Based on the first step, you just have to add 2 more steps. तो कभी अगर shortcut useful नहीं है, so you have to solve further. Okay. Now because some other options are given, let's solve this. Again 10 goes on the right hand side as 10 raised to 2. So x squared minus y squared upon x squared plus y squared. ऐसे 10 raised to 2 किया है 100. You get 100. Now let us solve this. अभी क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई. Now I am not going to write down every step as we used to write in board. Steps कोई देखने नहीं वाला है. Shortcut जितना आसान है, जितना जल्दी करना है उतना करो. So some steps you have to do in your mind. 100 into x squared, 100 x squared. 100 into y squared, 100 y squared. Take x squared on the left hand side. और x squared लो ना तो y squared लेंगे left hand side को, okay? Because it is better to have 2y dy by dx पहले चाहिए ना. So I'll take y squared on the left hand side. So minus 100 y squared plus becomes minus y squared 100 x squared minus x squared. -100 -1 y स्क्वायर के सामने -1 है, -100 -1 इज -101 y स्क्वायर, 100 -1 is 99x squared. Differentiate with respect to x. Now I'm not going to write like in board. Differentiate with respect to x. कोई देखने नहीं वाला है. Solve करो. Differentiate with respect to x -101 constant बाजू को रखना है. Derivative of y squared. You all know 2y. But don't forget when you have y, you have to write dy by dx. 99 constant बाजू को रखो. Derivative of x squared is 2x. 2 into y, 2 into x, 2 gets cancelled. So what remains is -101 y dy by dx is equal to 99x. -100 y, we want dy by dx. Keep it on the left hand side. So dy by dx 99x upon -101 y. That's our answer. Now this minus sign can be taken here. Check करो ऑप्शन कौन सा है. -99x upon 101y. ऑप्शन ए. राइट. सो दोनों सिमिलर सम मैंने लिए बिकॉज इसमें डायरेक्ट शॉर्टकट है, इसमें 2-3 steps extra है, depending on what options are given. Fine? Okay. So let's go ahead now to another problem. ये दोनों similar sums हो गए. So as I said, we'll be trying and taking about maximum sums possible. देखेंगे कितने. Next sum. Okay, let's take this. This is from 2016. If y is equal to e raised to m sin inverse x and one minus x squared into dy by dx bracket squared is equal to ay squared. Find a. Find the value of a. Options given are m minus m, m squared minus m squared. These four options are given. Hope you can see the screen properly. So let's straight away start with the problem now. Now this is not implicit function, this is higher order derivative, okay? Right. So directly dy by dx derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. So derivative of e raised to m sin inverse x is e raised to m sin inverse x, same, into d by dx of m sin inverse x. Okay, chain rule. All right. Now, so dy by dx e raised to m sin inverse x. D by dx means derivative of m sin inverse x. How will you find? M constant बाजू को रखो. Derivative of d by dx of sin inverse x. Now you should know certain formulae. Derivative of sin inverse x is 1 upon root of 1 minus x squared. Okay. Cross multiply. Okay. Now the important thing is root of 1 minus x squared I have taken over here. Dy by dx is here. M is here. For this, try to simplify. E raised to m sin inverse x is nothing but y. So put y over there. Clear? Why? Because y squared is present here. Followed? Now, where to save time in the CET problem, you don't have to write this. Derivative e raised to m sin inverse x you have to write. No need to write d by dx of m sin inverse x. Directly you can write e raised to m sin inverse x. Derivative of all this will be m constant बाजू को रखो. These are certain steps where you will save time. Okay? मैंने लिखा है because just for the basics. Now squaring both sides, I have to remove root sign. So when I square both sides, what do I get? यहाँ से root sign चला जाएगा. dy by dx को square करना पड़ेगा. Squaring each term. यहाँ पे भी squaring each term. हो गया आंसर. So what is the question asked? 1 minus x, just compare. 1 minus x squared dy by dx ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर आ गया है. a स्क्वायर y स्क्वायर से कंपेयर करो राइट हैंड साइड, और a y स्क्वायर से रादर. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड इज सेम. राइट हैंड साइड कंपेयर विथ a y स्क्वायर. व्हाट डू यू गेट? a is equal to m squared. That is find a पूछा है ना. Value of a is m squared. Option C. Clear? आसान है ना CET, provided your basics are strong. Okay, we'll go to the next sum. We'll take one more for today. This is again from 2016. Let's take the problem. Derivative of tan inverse x upon root of 1 minus x squared with respect to sine inverse three x up minus 4x cube is 2016 है. Four options given. First option, second option, okay. Derivative of tan inverse x upon root of 1 minus x squared with respect to sine inverse 3x minus 4x cube. So how do you solve this now? So if you remember in the board syllabus, differentiate one function with respect to other. If you get something like this, call the first function as u, second function as v, differentiate this function with respect to this means you have to find du by dv. That's all. What is the value of du by dv? Okay. Now the thing is, you should know certain substitutions. Whenever you get root of 1 minus x squared, put x equal to sine theta. This we are going to solve by substitution. याद रखो, you have to find out du by dv. Okay. So put x equal to sine theta for both. करो substitute पहले. Tan inverse साइन थीटा अपॉन रूट ऑफ 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर थीटा. जहां पे x है वहां पे साइन थीटा. वन माइनस साइन स्क्वायर इज कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा. रूट ऑफ कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा. रूट ऑफ कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इज कॉस थीटा. Sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. Is it visible on the screen? It has gone to the bottom. Let's see. Okay, fine. Now tan inverse tan you can ignore. You can just say u is equal to theta. Same way, consider V now. पुट x इक्वल टू साइन थीटा करने के बाद now 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta is a formula for sin 3 theta from 11th standard. Sin inverse sin gets cancelled. Followed, sin inverse sin gets cancelled, you just get V is equal to 3 theta. Now in the board exam, we had to do resubstitute value of theta, sin inverse x, बाद में उसका डेरिवेटिव लेना. Here we are going to use one more shortcut. That shortcut says directly take the ratio u upon v. That is theta upon 3 theta. U upon v is equal to 1 by 3. Quite interesting now. So u is equal to 1 by 3 into v. That is the equation that we get. Now last step, we had seen at the beginning that you have to find out du by dv. So right hand side ko v hai, so I am going to say differentiate with respect to v. This step is only for your understanding, no need to write or show. You just have to choose the correct option. Now differentiate with respect to v means what will you get? Differentiate with respect to x means we get d by dx everywhere. With respect to v means d by dv. Okay? So d by dv of u 1 by 3 constant बाजू को रखो, d by dv of v. सब कंसेप्ट क्लियर होने के लिए मैं स्टेप लिख रहा हूं, बाद में शॉर्टकट बताता हूं. सो du by dv is equal to 1 by 3 into derivative of x with respect to x is 1, derivative of v with respect to v is also 1. That's it. So our option is 1 by 3, okay, which we had over here, option D, I think. That is our option, right? So in the exams, as soon as you get this, directly you can write du, if your concepts are pakka, du by dv. Differentiate with respect to v means 1 by 3 constant बाजू को रखो, derivative of v is 1. That's all. And you have to click the correct option. Okay. But in the board exam, you had to substitute करो, सब steps दिखाना पड़ रहा था. But not over here, right? So we have seen a few shortcuts today. Tomorrow we will go ahead with some other thing now, derivative. Okay, practice karo. Try to solve in a faster way. Okay, that will be all. Hope you enjoyed the CET lecture. कल मिलेंगे. Bye.